He introduces the hooker to the queen and goes, "This is Miss Bennet." So, just to explain that one. So, he actually brings her to England with him, gets in front of Queen Victoria at Buckingham Palace, and introduces her to the queen. So, hey, here's my whore girlfriend. Literally, this is the queen, by the way. You two should talk. You probably have a lot in common, But again, it's
when I bring girls to Skankfest meetings, introduce them to Rebecca and Christine.
This is why this one particular story is nuts. He introduces the hooker to the queen and goes, "This is Miss Bennet." So, just to explain that one, this is the modern day equivalent of if Trump was to bring Riley Reid over.
Riley Reid would be a good.
She was everybody's little fantasy girlfriend for a minute. But if he was to bring Riley Reid over to England and then introduce her to the Queen and say, "Hey, have you met Kamala Harris? This is Kamala Harris." I swear to God, Miss Bennett was actually the nickname of his opponent back home that was trying to run for the same representative, the district he was representing. So this is the chaos the guy brings her. He goes, "Yes, I'm going to leave my pregnant wife at home. Yes, I'm going to bang everything that moves and cheat on my wife nonstop. Yes, my girlfriend is a hooker, and I'm helping to use my funds as a New York State senator to help provide for her. In fact, I'm not even making this part up. This is as good of a gambit as I've ever heard, Lewis. He actually takes he takes his wife's name, right? Her father, I think his name was Stephen Baglioli. And he takes out a mortgage in his stepfather's name. Not stepfather, his father-in-law's name. There you go. In the father-in-law's name, opens up a brothel for his whore girlfriend. So Fanny White, the porn star girlfriend, if you will, at the time, is now running a brothel that is servicing all of the politicians of New York. And this guy, Dan Sickles, is not only banging her, he's also funding it, and it's being done in his father-in-law's name.
Nice.
So it's as good of...
This guy is a real-ass dude, is what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, look, you can't... it's a hooker, so you got to assume that she's not just going to be the best at business. So just handing her a brothel seems a little fucking crazy.
Yeah, you got to have... somebody's got to, keep the books steady, They can't tell... apparently, when he announces that he's going to get married, she actually attacks him with a riding crop. So my guess is this. She's either super pissed off that he's getting married to this Teresa Baglioli chick, or that's the only way he could come.
At least he didn't murder somebody today.
You're almost doing foreshadowing, and I love it.
Okay. It's he murdered somebody.
Yeah, anytime, this is what I love about him. They're like, all right, his career's got to be over at this point. And then they're like, nope. It's like Charlie Sheen. They're like, all right, movies are done with him. And he's like, oh, I'm going to make Hot Shots. And you guys are all going to be talking about me again. And every time he's like, oh, he's back out of rehab. And they're like, oh, we have a script called 2.5 Men. So every time something bad that should have ended his career happens, Dan Sickles is somehow getting promoted.